Okay, so I will be deconstructing political media analysis. My topic is candidates, and I'm looking at the legalization of marijuana and the current issues that are going on with that topic right now. So, I looked at an article from Democrat Earl Blumenauer, and he would like the federal government to rethink legalization of marijuana. He believes that there are many other things that are far more damaging and addictive than marijuana. So he believes that substances such as tobacco or alcohol are far more dangerous than marijuana. So he gets his money for his campaign from Nike, Berkshire Hathaway, Aetna Inc., American Academy of Orthopedic Surgeons, and American Dental Association. So he has a lot of money going for his campaign. The video suggests that marijuana isn't as harmful as the federal government believes it is. It's kind of making it so it's just not something that's that important, and that they should just legalize it because it's doing more harm not legalizing it than good. So the author is Earl Blumenauer. He is a U.S. representative for Oregon's 3rd Congressional District, serving since 1996. The date of the publication was February 5th, 2013. I already know that this is an issue that the federal government can't agree with the state government. They go back and forth constantly about this. He is definitely pro-legalization. He really wants it to be legalized because he believes that the benefits would outweigh all the negatives that come from it. So it is very one-sided article. He didn't really look at other viewpoints and understand them and try to go back and forth with them. He believes that it is causing an inconsistent legal environment, and it's wasting law enforcement resources, and it's missing out on potential tax revenues. So he believes that the government can definitely make money off of this, and they're totally missing out on this by ignoring that fact and just automatically thinking that it's completely dangerous. And yeah, so some of the author's assumptions is that marijuana isn't more dangerous than other legal substances. He didn't use any personal experience in his article. He did use an example from a state representative from Eastern Oregon, and he discussed that guy's his viewpoints and his stance on the topic. So he used many facts about classified 1 drugs. So basically the government categorizes drugs, and they put marijuana in the same category as drugs like heroin, meth, cocaine, just all the really hardcore drugs. They put marijuana in that category. So they believe that marijuana is basically as dangerous as heroin or meth or cocaine. There was a very important statistic that he quoted that was from 2011. 2/3 of a million people were arrested for using marijuana. So basically, almost 1 million people were arrested in 1 year just because they used marijuana. That is insane. He compares marijuana to many drugs, like I said. He does use his own opinions to convey a message about what the general public should feel about the topic. He quotes research and deaths from certain drugs. He does address it clearly and fairly, but I feel it's very one-sided, and he didn't really discuss the other side and the other possible points of view. So I felt it could have been more clear, but he reasonably uses facts to back up his opinions and oppose other viewpoints on the topic. So what fallacies are presented? He said that removing marijuana from the Schedule I drug list would make it easier for researchers to have access to the drug, and they can go more in depth with it and find out what benefits it actually does have, and if there is negative effects, and how that has effects on the brain and the body. So how do these fallacies weaken the author's argument? They make his argument seem really general and not very specific. I thought it could have been way more specific. Word choice wise, he uses words and phrases like ravishing, and he also used, okay, this is the word I think that really stood out to me, was the word bipartisan. So that word basically means that two political parties are agreeing on something despite the fact that they don't like each other. Like Democrats and Republicans, they don't usually get along, but bipartisan means that they both agree on something. So that is a word that he used frequently. Yeah, that's it for that source.